Hello everybody and welcome back to question number 3 on the 2006 Pascal paper. How many positive whole numbers, including 1 and 18, divide exactly into 18? Okay. Now 18 is not a particularly large whole number, so one thing you could do if you're really struggling with this question is you could just list, I'm not going to do commas because it's going to take me too long, but you could just list out all the numbers. Okay, if you're really having trouble thinking through this one, you could list them all out, and you could take each one in turn and ask, okay, 4. 18 divided by 4, is that a whole number? No, it's not. 18 divided by 5, is that a whole number? You could do each one of them in turn. If you've got your calculator, this won't take you super long. You just 18 possibilities. Okay? But I'll show you sort of two ways to do this one. One way is just sort of numbers, and for example, 3 divides into 18, and 6, and 18. If you don't just sort of look at 18 and are able to count its factors, and actually, I've goofed because I've missed 2 factors there. I forgot 2. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. If you don't just look at 18 and are able to say things in your head like 5 doesn't divide into that, 13 doesn't divide into that, there are plenty of ways we can go about doing this question. Okay, so you could start listing out factors. Another neat, interesting trick, I'll show you this, guys, and then I'll leave it there because I don't want to really spend too much time on question 3. But 18 can be written as 2 to the power of 1 times 3 squared. This is called prime factorization. We just write it as a product of powers of distinct primes. And if that's the case, if you want to know how many factors 18 has, take each of these exponents, add 1 to them, and multiply them all out. So we get 2 times 3 is 6. Okay? Similarly, for example, 25 is 5 squared. How many factors does 25 have? You take this 2 plus 1, nothing else to multiply it by 3. And it does have 3 factors, 1, 5, and 25. So this really does work. It's an interesting little technique. I'm not going to dwell on it, but we weren't asked which numbers. We were just asked how many numbers. So we can either sort of know them. We could actually do divisions for each of them and figure them all out. Or if you knew this trick, this question is a breeze. And now you can try and practice this trick. Write it as product of powers of different primes, take the exponents, add 1 to each of them, multiply them out. Okay? So our answer is going to be 6. However we do it, how many positive whole numbers, including those 2? If we weren't including them, we'd subtract 2 off of the 6 that we calculated, but our answer is going to be D. Okay? So that's 3 different ways you can do them. You don't have to do it the super advanced way all the time. Okay? 18 is a small number. You can just write them out. Now we're going to flip our page in anticipation of question number 4. I will see you guys for that one in the next video.